god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Just pulled into my driveway. How's that for a milestone? Okay guys, so I haven't done a review of my Turbo XR6 for a while because I usually, park it up in the garage, but I decided to do it today because it's out. So I left the bonnet and we'll have a go through things and what's included and excluded in my car. Alright guys, so this is the 2010 Series 1, Mark 1, whatever you want to call it, FG Ford Falcon Xr6 Turbo, 6-speed manual. Not all that dirty, but here it is, but so what's done to it? Brand new battery, put that in last year. Standard turbo, but it's got a process 1 stage 1. You can see here, process 1 stage 1. Intercooler, good for 450 kilowatts. Approached Process West and I said, should I get a stage 2 for 4? They said no, stage 1's good for 450 kilowatts at the wheels. SS grill intake, I need to replace the air filter. There it is. The intercooler, grill intake. Everybody's saying, why don't you do a turbo side? Turbo side, you get another 10-15 kilowatts. Sounds a lot better. But I like to keep my car as close to original as possible. We said, yeah, you can put it all back together. Well, put it back together when it's already there. 1000cc injectors, a 4-inch dump, 3.5 cap back exhaust, the twin tips at the back, as you've already seen. As I said, the process West stage 1 intercooler, tune, and a heavy duty clutch, because this is 310 rear wheel kilowatt or 410 rear wheel horsepower at the engine, just under 500 horsepower, about 480 at the engine. It's got 20-inch 245s on it. Wannabe 5-spoke FPVs, but they only come originally in 18s or 19s, I do believe. What's good though, I got the brake calipers painted as well on rotors. 20% tint. I'm gonna get that back down to 10% like my old BS. And then Seduce, which is a pretty nice color. Lowered, well actually that's sports, so it's standard original. Full leather interior front and back. I'll give you a look at the back, but it's got my prescription and the towel on it. And I should take them off, but it looks pretty clean anyway. The towels for winter days, whenever it's ever all fogged up. That's my prescriptions, just so I don't forget. Currently just done 106,000 kilometers. I've had it since 102. Color ICC. I want to paint all the interior trims in Seduce to match the exterior. Then I've got ice blue interior lights, as well as low beams on both sides of the front headies. I've just bought fog lights, ice blue, which need to be installed. I'll get that done by the mechanics. 6-speed manual, heavy duty clutch. And here is the dyno graph done, a few years ago, in 2015. But as I said, I've owned it since 2017, 2018. And it's only done an extra 4,000 Ks since the dyno. So I'd like to get it re-dynoed, get a little more power, but that's a real dyno graph. It doesn't go like the dyno, look at it, it's got bumps and curves all through it. So they can manipulate it, but that's the real, reading right there. Gives you all the details of what's X, what's 4-inch, all the way back, blah blah blah, 3.5 as I've already stated. But there's your power figure, not bad. So there's the fitting of the exhaust injectors, growler, tune, and intake. Not bad, because the guy that owned this before me put the stage 1 process West intercooler in himself, and this is how much the labor cost for the clutch kit. Labor cost clutch $500. 2017. So just before we sold it. So it's pretty much a brand new clutch. So yeah, that's my Ford Falcon FG XR6 Turbo 6-speed manual. Okay, it's had a few hours to cool down. Let's turn on. Time for a service. When it starts sounding like it's got a lumpy cam, beautiful paint. There it is, kicks in. Although you see that scratch there. These ones closer here, look at it. Someone sat their ass on this and with their belt or something, scratched all the way across. It's fucking ridiculous.